One of the hardest things for intuitives and healers to do is to have a sales conversation with their ideal clients. And I really hope you'll check back to the channel regularly because I'm going to create a video about one of the reasons why intuitives and healers have a particular struggle around this. But today I want to answer a question that comes from one of my elite clients, and her name is Crystal. And Crystal's question is, when I'm doing a strategy session with someone, when I'm having a sales conversation with someone, I have a really hard time getting them to talk about their pain. How can I get my clients to open up more? All right, Crystal, this is a great conversation. And what Crystal is talking about here is really getting her clients to an authentic place. If I'm having a sales conversation with someone, I always want them to connect with where they're at. Even if that's a place of struggle, a place of frustration, a place where maybe they're having some feelings of failure. And it's not to beat them down and it's not to make them feel bad. The reason why I want to get my clients to connect with that first is for a simple spiritual reason. Transformation doesn't occur from where we want to be. Transformation only begins from where we are. So the point of taking them to their pain in this conversation, Crystal, is not to make them feel bad. That's not the point at all. But the point of getting them to the point of facing their pain and being honest about what they're going through is because if they don't authentically connect with what they're actually going through and all of the ripple effects that it's having across their life, two things will happen. First, they won't make a serious commitment to change it because at some level they'll be in denial about what's really going on. And secondly, they're not going to make an investment to work with you because they won't understand yet why they need your support to engineer this particular transformation in their life. So I'm going to give you some strategies that you can use to help your clients let down their walls and open up. Strategy number one for getting your clients to open up and connect with their pain, their frustration, and their struggle in strategy sessions is don't feel a compulsive need to fill the silence. So many times intuitives, healers, coaches, and I'm guilty of this as well, we want to jump in and show them how we could help them and show them all the solutions that we have and tell them about our awesome programs that will create phenomenal shifts in their life. And so if we feel even a little bit of discomfort or we feel even a little bit of nervousness, then we want to jump in and we want to fill that silence. Allow your clients time to process. Remember, we all have different comfort levels, especially when we're talking to someone new. And if this is a deep-seated pain or a deep-seated trauma, they may not be ready to fully connect with that in the first 30 seconds of a conversation. So make sure that you're allowing them time to really answer, to really process, and if you can just ask your questions and then allow some silence to elapse, many times what will happen is your client will have that time to process and then they'll come back with, well, here's the real issue. Or here's what I'm actually going through. So the first strategy is don't rush in right away with your solutions. Don't try to figure out what they're going through. Create a space and hold that space for them to be really open and to start letting some of those walls down. So the first thing is don't feel the need to jump in right away with your solutions. If you ask a question, what are you struggling with? What are you going through? Really allow them a compassionate space to be able to fully process and answer that question. Because they may have been hiding that for years. They may have a lot of fear around that. So you absolutely have to hold a loving space for your clients to feel comfortable and to feel safe to let those walls down. Strategy number two. Don't move on in the conversation until they fully connected with their pain. It's not serving them and it's not serving you because if they haven't connected with where they are, then any change that you might try to offer them, it won't be serious. It won't be serious because you won't have started your work together from a place of authenticity. You won't have started your work together from a place of genuine honesty. So don't advance the conversation until they've fully connected with their pain. If you need to rephrase the question, if you need to ask the question in a different way, then just ask it again. Ask it in a different way. So don't move on in the conversation until they've fully connected with that. Because what I know from my own experience is this. When I didn't connect with the places that I was struggling in my business, I was simply in denial. So any change that I might make or any transformation that I might try to engineer was purely cosmetic. So don't move on in the conversation until they've fully connected with their pain. Because if you're moving on before they've done that, it's not in the interest of real transformation. They're not actually going to get the result that they want. Strategy number 3, be willing to explore their resistance. If someone's been hiding how they truly feel for a long time, it can be so scary to think about verbalizing it. Now, the good thing is once they verbalize it, it starts to lose all of its power, and you'll actually feel that energy shift just like that once they fully connect with where they're at, because then they'll be ready to do something about it. But be willing to explore their resistance with them. Ask them questions like, is it difficult to talk about? Or where else is this showing up in your life? Or you have this pain in this particular area, but I know from my experience that pain tends to seep over into other areas of life. Where do you see that occurring for you? So rephrase the questions for them and explore that resistance from them. If they're not opening up, just ask them and be really authentic and honest with them. Is it difficult for you to talk about? Or I'm feeling like you're holding back a little bit. Is there some reason why this is really hard for you to talk about? Let them know that they're in a safe space. Let them know that they're in a space of confidentiality. You're not going to share their information with anyone else. But be willing to explore that resistance with them. Because not answering and not talking about it can often be a defense mechanism. And if you just either move on in the conversation or shut down or come at them really hard, that's actually not going to gently lead them to feel safe and to actually feel like they're in a space where they can be authentic and honest about what they're going through. If none of that's working, then try this final strategy. Try rephrasing with a positive question. Something like, think about the person that you want to be 5 years from now. What's different in that person's life? So get them to look at where they want to be versus where they are. And ask them, this person that you want to be 5 years from now, or this change that you want to have 6 months or a year from now, what's different about your life? How do you feel different emotionally? And then explore that space between where they're at and where they want to be. Now, this is a positive question. You're getting at their inspiration here, but what you're doing is they're going to see the disconnect between that person that they want to be, that strong, empowered, transformational person that they want to be in the world, and the person that maybe they're feeling like they are now. They can't see that person inside them yet. So try reframing with a positive question that gets them thinking about really who they want to be in the world. And then explore that space between who they really want to be and maybe how they're feeling right in this moment. So even though it's a positive reframing and it connects them to their inspiration, it gets them thinking about what's not working today. If you follow these strategies, your clients will open up. They will feel confident and comfortable talking about where they are with you, what they want to create, where they want to be, what their inspiration is. If you're a heart-based business owner, an intuitive, a healer, a coach, and you're ready to connect with your inner wisdom to figure out what you really want to create in your business, elevate your message so that you can attract more ideal clients, and massively grow your business so that you can make a massive difference in the world, look below this video. You'll see a link to apply for a total business transformation strategy session with me. It's no cost, there's absolutely no obligation, but I'd love the opportunity to learn more about your business and talk about what opportunities exist for you to grow that business. Because I know that if you're an intuitive or healer, you started your business for one reason, because you have a powerful message that you want to share with the world.